Hello. Today, starts the early streams, which are gonna be carried out throughout next week entirely, since it's gonna be night shift week again for me. Early and short. The reason it starts today is because, I have things to do in real life later today. So I can't stream at the normal time today. And tomorrow is basically just training for the week to come. There we go. Hello, infected son. Yes, you are. You are very early for once. However, this, night shift week streams are starting today, as opposed to Monday. Not yet that. So it means early streams and shorter streams than normal. Mainly because today I have stuff to do at the evening. Namely, a friend of mine and me are gonna start filming the intros for Pokepack Fridays. And so forth. Gotham. No, we don't need that. Yes, no, fearless. First kill of the day. Do we get anything? Nope. No uniques. Oh, right. Whoa. Completely forgotten. Today is gonna be a definite giveaway. There we go. There was someone nice in TikTok yesterday. And I basically made a promise to give away a bond today. And yes, night shift is every other week. There's basically two drivers, me and another one, who drive every other week the night shift, so that not only just one person drives night shift and both get to have some sort of a life outside of work. There we go. Oh, by the way, Infected, try to guess what the 7-week mark on my weight loss was. As in how many kilos I've lost in total. I was aiming for 10. 11.2. Last week, week 6, was 9.35. That's why I was like, if I can get to 10, I'll be very happy. And then the scale says, 11.2. Yeah, I did cross my goal. Also, I might as well just drink a little less during the rest of my journey. Still have about like 20 kilos left to go. Depending on which goal you want to look at. If it's 85, then less, and 80, then just a bit more than. Pretty good for less than 2 months. Yeah, it is. I'm very happy about it too. Also, my girlfriend has told me she's noticed the difference on well, how I look and on my stomach too, which is nice. But there's still a definite lot of excess there still. No, not yet. That is there. Also, when I asked my brother if there was any chain left from the buoy we installed a few years ago for my boat, because I remember there was a small amount of it, he asked me what I needed for, and I told him that I was gonna buy a bike, start using that bike for my weight loss. He said he can give me his wife's old one. You got 20 kilos. Go to reach your goal. Yes, about. I'm 101.8 right now, and 85 was the weight I had when I quit smoking. But if I could get to 80, it would be awesome. So yeah, my brother said he might get the bike dug out from underneath the piles of things that are piled up on it by tomorrow. He also told me that I might need to buy new rubber tires for it, but that's not a big deal at all. A free bike is a free bike in this economy. It's worth gold. Almost literally. And back to Darrow then. Also, he advised me against to use such heavy chain as a bike lock. Let's go down. Imagine a bit of repairs might be needed. Yeah, I'd say so too. Of course, it's a lady's bike, but it's a free bike. There's nothing beating a free bike. Also, I'd say a lady's bike, the model, the way it's shaped, is superior to that of a men's bike. Because those men who claim to the ways of a men's bike clearly have never gotten the middle bar onto their groin ever. That's happened to me a few times, and a few people I know. Also, Just riding up the hill is way easier because there's a lot of, well, not a lot, but there's still some more leverage to stand on the bike and pedal away in uphill than there is on a men's bike. No, but a good question. Yeah, true, but yeah. No need for such theatrics. I'll save the theatrics for the intros for Pokepack Friday. I have visions on how I want to execute the intros. But before we get there, I'm gonna be shooting a few very simple ones just at home. No big scenery changes, really. And then to Tora. You can't see it because I have a virtual green screen right now deployed, but the room where I do all of this stuff from is, well, before I bought the apartment, the old owner, previous owner, used this room as a kids room. So there's a lot of like kids wallpaper around here, and I've not been able to care enough to get it removed or re-wallpapered. So I thought I would install a green screen sort of thing where I would just put up a tarp or a sheet, a plain green sheet on the wall behind me as like a physical green screen. And I actually bought some table covers that are printed green, but when I opened them, turns out they're not very well made. There's a white stripe randomly going through the entire thing, which just means that I can't use it as a green screen. So now I have to find something different. But it's alright. I got the layout of my workroom flipped 180 degrees today, which was one of the things that I had to do in order to incorporate this idea of mine. But I still need to buy a wall mount for my 32-inch television, which I've been using for playing my Switch on. Mainly when I was streaming Pokemon from the Switch back in the day. That's the TV I used. And the wall right in front of me is a concrete wall. So it's very easy to install a wall mount for a TV there. Just need the wall mount first. Can we actually get something this run? Not necessary today because there's gonna be a giveaway today, but eh. Progression would always be nice. Also, I had huge problems getting the paid license to activate for me on voice mod. The only way I got it to activate was for me to uninstall the entire thing, log out, and reinstall it and relog. Then all of a sudden it was active. But no clearing of cache, no nothing. Worked while it was still installed as a free version, even though I had paid for it. But now it works as intended. I figured also. Their webpage said that in this case you should just relog and wait 30 minutes and it should be all good, but that didn't happen in 12 hours. So I decided then to nuke the entire problem by reinstalling the whole thing. Also, once the company that sold me the thread mill, well, that's Verax Platelets, nice things, takes contact with me and asked me if I want a refund or a new thing. I'm gonna get the refund, and once I get it, just order the stream deck that I want. I'm gonna get the XL one simply because, well, I'm getting almost 180 euros back for the thing, and the stream deck is only 246, so I would have to pay only 66 euros out of pocket, basically. Get the bike instead. Yeah, but now that I'm getting a free bike, I'm not really... Yeah, might as well. Also paired with the licensed version of voice mod, it just makes sense to have a bigger stream deck than just the basic one. Because I know that at some point I would still gonna be upgrading the stream deck to an XL one, so might as well get the XL first and then start thinking about other stuff. There we go. Okay, we go back to the save. Is the guy tunneling? Chance I might be getting one fishing today. I hope you do, and congratulations in advance, even if it isn't today. Still, that's I'm way off, like over 60 mil off 120 fishing myself. Are you using the bait and switch relic power too? That's the one skill to worry about after. Yeah, that is very true. I'm not going to do that. That's Verak though. Good to know. I can only AFK at Menafos fishing for like 1 or 2 doses of spiritual attraction before getting very bored with it. I'm just doing the wobble bombs. Okay, then it's quite fast. It's 5k XP per Oh yeah, as I said, it's quite fast then. Holy shit. 5k XP per catch. That is huge. Although, I guess the golden flecked turtles for Hunter with all the buffs is also ridiculously fast. Take some stocking up on stuff, I guess. Yeah, that is also true. Takes time to get all the things you need. Torag. And Verak. Are you gonna give me any nice Linza's or Arim stop? Hood and shield? None. Not at all. Maybe I should update that little picture I have actually. Even though it's technically up to date, there's quite a lot of cubes that it's missing. There we go. Like that. And let's save it. Yes, I will replace it. There we go. Done and updated. To include all of my missed calls, all the dupes and so forth. That is Verak again. I think this is the last run before I do the giveaway. Of one bond. Come on then. Ooh, Linza almost killed me. Activate and activate. She was being spicy. And to Verakkan. Thank you. Let's hope. And nothing. Merp, merp. Wait, what? There we go. Withdraw one of these. What? Oh. Simply because it's a nice way of getting here. Then let's hop worlds. A free world. Why is there only 15 people in Europe? It's almost 3 o'clock. One would think there would be more people on the European server. Huh. That could be a thing. Very, very true. First to trade me against bond. Huh. What even is a zero ball? Yeah, very true. People are AFK, not even paying attention. No. Trade. Yes. There we go. What? There we go. Let's do that man on your bond, please. Consider my Twitch channel for more bond giveaways in the future. All right. Then let's get back to members world. Who left ages ago? 15, 16, 17, and no, 18. The bite. The bomb too. Whatever. It was more of a me keeping my word. Also, I get to promote my channel a little bit more like this. Right then. Thanks for popping in, Infected. I'm not gonna bother with a raid today. Yeah. I'll see you again tomorrow if you're here. Happy to have you here.